It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Time for that Yee tea. Now let's get into this feud between Shaq and Dwight Howard. Man, so Dwight Howard went on Ray Daniels' show, the God Show podcast, and had some things to say about how Shaq is behind the scenes, blocking him from getting opportunities. I guess they've had this beef for, over a decade now, and here's what he had to say about Shaq.
Never disrespecting him, but he's always had something to say. And, there's times where I gotten upset and I'm like, yo, Shaq, just gotta stop, man.
Oh, so you actually talked to him about it?
I tried to. And at this point, I'm like, do we need to throw hands? It do be personal. He done said stuff and he keeps saying stuff, and then certain things that I don't get on, it's because he has, behind closed doors, made sure that I'm not on it.
Ooh, Dan, I got to ask you, is that true, you think? Like, do you think Shaq be hating Dwight Howard and talking about him all the time?
I really haven't seen much of it. I don't know. But he said a lot of it's happening behind the scenes.
Right. But, I think he's also saying that he makes jokes about him and says...
Yeah, I also know that Dwight Howard called himself Superman and Shaq was the original Superman.
They were saying that's why the beef started.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it's interesting that Dwight Howard has an issue with this because this is the same thing that Royce, his ex, accused him of,
Royce
right?
Reed.
Yeah, Royce Reed is blocking her from things and opportunities. And so she even started a GoFundMe and said that she's suffering from depression and self-harm attempts. And she said, for over 17 years, I've dealt with harassment, threats, defamation, career loss. Remember, he had a restraining order against her where she wasn't allowed to even say his name, a cease and desist. And so when she did Basketball Wives, she wasn't allowed to even talk about him. And so that prevented her from other opportunities, too.
But Shaq responded to Dwight, right?
Right, no, he did. I was just saying that it's interesting that he's saying behind the scenes that Shaq has been blocking him, and it's kind of the same thing that Royce Reed accused him of. Now, they had some back and forth on social media. Shaq said, Dwight Howard, the fact you think I care about you is funny, but I won't ever bring your name up again. Sensitive big man, a jokester that can't take a joke, won't ever say your name again, ever again. I mean, ever. Have a great day. And now you have been deleted. Have a great day. And then he put a bunch of hashtags. Well, Dwight Howard then said, I know you care because your insecure ass been hating and talking ish for 20 years. You too big to be this insecure. I hope you don't bring my name up again. 52 years old, tweeting me and still hating. Now all this time you was joking. You always been jealous of Kobe, Penny, D-Wade. You jealous of Charles too. Go move around, big, lazy, insecure ass. And he went on and on. And here's what else he had to say. He went live after this whole exchange and said this.
Two people I'm fighting, Rob Pelinka and Shaquille O'Neal. Now let me stop. Y'all take that too far.
And Pelinka's the GM for the Lakers.
Correct.
Okay, but, we'll see what happens. Maybe he will never say his name again. Maybe that's the best move. Well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, we have About Last Night. And I told you guys, I had an amazing time yesterday hosting the screening for One of Them Days starring SZA and Keke Palmer. When I tell you that movie was so good, I am not even exaggerating. The movie was amazing. So we'll talk about it. It's Way Up.